I am live. Hi. So I'm just gonna do the thing, and I will be with you. Hi, Donna. Hmm. That's not it. Bear with. Sorry, I am. There it is. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hi, Jane. Hi, Kim. Hi, Donna. Hi, Lorna. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Val. Heidi. Hi. So I'm just checking to see if I've done this correct, which I'm not entirely sure I have. Oh, which one? Turns out I have. Right, bear with 2 seconds. Oh, my life. I don't know what I'm doing. Why won't it let us? Why just won't it? Hang on, I am coming. I crossed me heart. There I am. Hello. So I finished the pot of yesterday, and I'm coming. Oh, my life. What is going on with this? There we go. Right. I can get rid of that one now. Hello. Hello, hello. So I've got a few things to show you that I've added to the web. We're going to do some faux leather, and I'll show you the pots from last night that we did. But I hope you've had a lovely weekend. And if you're coming in after the live, hello. It's lovely to see you. I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place. I have my own website, emmashappyplace.co.uk. And I am craft obsessed. Tonight we are doing faux leather from Kraft card and making it into a folio type thing. But I want to show you these first because they're so cool. I've got some rings for the binding book. The binding kit is back in stock again. The bigger ones, so you can make bigger journals, like fatter journals. So they are on the website as well as black and white ones, and the colour ones are back in stock. So that's the first one. The second one is this dragonfly. So it's a die. It's a die, and you just make your own dragonflies. But I'm guessing, I haven't had a proper plate, but I'm guessing if you do the same, like the wings different, you can make some pretty crazy butterflies. Like you can have the wings joined together and then the same the other way and make butterflies and things. Donna. So that is on there. I just thought it was really, really cute. And I mean, it makes lovely. I just use craft card. Imagine doing it in pearlescent cards and things. It's quite big as well. It's like, I did measure it. It's like 3 inches by 4 inches or something. It's quite big. It's quite a big die. Hang on, I measured this, didn't I? So 3 inches. I'm sure I put a 4 inches on the web, but I think that was just my mistake. I'll change it. Anyway, it's still quite big. It's lovely. I think the ruler's still on because we're going to use this tonight as well, the ruler die, and for tearing. Awesome. I have got some more leaves in stock, different, the more like tropical leaves. I thought was summer coming. So they're the pet stickers because I can't keep leaves in stock. I can't. It's crazy. I think it's because the leaves are so useful to build up in the backgrounds. So they are on as well. I'm going to put these in the envelope here so I don't lose them. There we go. And then I've got some washi tape, which is plant inspired, but I did check before and I have spelled it wrong. I need to edit that as well. It's supposed to say plant or garden or so. I can't even remember what I was supposed to write. Inspired washi tape. It's got like postage stamps on, that kind of thing. It's just pretty cool. The dragonfly, isn't it really, really cool? I love the ruler as well, to be fair. Absolutely love the ruler. This Now this is very much me. This is the candy shop pet tape. It is a full tape, so all you do is cut it off because obviously you've got the butterflies, the what are they called, balloons, as well. But how cute! Have I got a white bit of paper? I should probably start sticking a length of it down so you can see it all. But they're just so cute. I mean, even the slightly holographic, but you can build up like a whole row of candy shops, and to be honest, my brain went straight to Christmas for this. They are so cute. So I got blue candy shop houses, but then I seen, I'm going to stick them down because all my tape keeps jumping up and unraveling, and then I drop them all over the place. And then I got a pink, I seen this one as well, and I had to get it because I mean there's little butterflies on this one, like little pink townhouses, which I mean have the sweet shops, and these could be other kind. I mean, so cute. Look at them. Just build scenes up. Hi Lisa, hi Barbara, hi Sheila. So they are on, as well as the dragonfly die, which I love so much. I mean, it's out of pearlescent papers and things. Right, these are on as well. Now these are a little card game. They actually are little tiny playing cards. But to me, what I thought was you can totally vintage them up. They're going to be great to make ephemera with, to stick into your journals and things. And if nothing else, you can give them to the grandkids and let them play cards. You can put them on your keyring. Keep them amused whenever you go with them anyway. But for me, they're ephemera. So I thought they were quite cool. And again, purely selfish thing. These are in stock as well. I did say I was going to get these. Comes with it. They are sharp. Not for kids. Just, I know I don't want to tell you that, but you know. So just go on. They work better on like I wouldn't say 300 cardstock they wouldn't work on, but if you've got a, oh, I haven't pressed down hard enough. If you, what they call the self-healing mats, it kind of drags. To me, it's a handy tool to have if you can't be able to get your die machine out. It's just so cool. They're not expensive anyway, but I think it's absolutely brilliant because I'm so lazy when it comes to getting the die machine out for circles. I showed you it last time, but there it is. Don't lose your little thingy because they're good to just carry around your craft bag as well. So they are on. Yeah, I think we're up to date with. Oh no! I've got one bit of kit which I think is invaluable. This thing, right? And you're probably going to think crazy, just get lined paper, but this is a ruler. It's hard plastic. I didn't get loads of them because I didn't think anybody else. Why? I wasn't sure who else would find it to be as useful as me. But it's just to make your own writing things in folios, in journals, and you get perfect lined paper every time. So going over coloured paper and things like that. I know I've got the ready done lined paper, but now you can do your own. And the perfect like lines between. So that is just, oh, I love it. Right, anyway, onto the 4-letter. Now I've got that out of the way. Hang on, I do want to move these because I do need to bring in lots of mess. Not really. Everybody else can probably do it a lot tidier than me, but we all know me. Oh, I've got stencil brushes as well, which they are what they say they are, detail stencil brushes, and they're pretty cool. And they're a really reasonable price as well. So the 4-leather, this is mine. I have backed it onto red fabric. Now I'm really regretting that. I wish I did it on a cream fabric, like a calico, but I was too lazy to find it. So mine is red, which I hate. I might paint it. Hi, Julie. Oh, bye, Jane. Sorry, lovely. I'm missing the comments. Hi, Kelly. Hi, anybody that's coming. I've missed you. I'm ever so sorry. But 4-letter. Now, I know Sheena's done this. It's all over the internet, but it's been 100 years since I did it. And what you need is craft card, brown plastic bag. If you get your food shopping delivered from Amazon, it comes in brown bags. You can use, I'm using craft card because again, too lazy to get up and get my own to find anything else. So glycerin is what you use. Now, I've had this for about 100 years. It's disgusting. It's been sat in my window in a little water bottle. Again, you always use cool boiled water. I would use this. Oh, these are on the website as well, by the way. I would use this, but I don't want glycerin in it. Glycerin, actually, to be honest, if I did put it in there, it would be a good thing because glycerin is in watercolors. It is in loads of different stuff. So what it could do is act as an extender. So if you do put it in there, it could be, I might put some in there actually. It works, it's a good thing anyway. It's like adds moisture, attracts moisture. So you don't need much. For this little bottle here, I would put maybe it's about that much glycerin in. There's no real law. I've already got some in, so I won't put much more in. Just like that. Makes your hands feel nice as well because it's in loads of soapy products. And then just top it up with cool boiled kettle water. If you've got water brushes, if you're using water sprays, I will always recommend cool boiled water because it won't start to smell feisty. And all we're going to do is we're going to spray the card. And this is when you see the magic happen. Do like and share the live. And all that jazz, pretty please. Pretty please. Have you had a nice Sunday? I've asked that. I probably didn't look at the comments either. All I'm doing is I'm kind of giving it a massage. And I'm going to flip it over and do the same on the other side. If you keep rubbing so hard, it will go fluffy. I do need to add that. It is still card. It's like anything. If you overwork it, even the finest handmade watercolor card, if you overwork it, it is going to start to bubble. All we're doing is rubbing it in, and eventually it starts to change how it feels. Like, instead of creasing and bending, like, if you fold it, it will fold, but starts to feel different. Yeah, cool boiled water and everything. So, when I was doing the telly and stuff, traveling up and down, I had water brushes in my bag. And it looked like a brain floating about in it off tap water. Cool boiled water, honestly, it just... Hi, Tracy, how's your hubby? Hi, Jan. Hi. So all I'm doing now is adding glycerin and water to the Kraft card and sort of letting it soak in. So it's already starting to change. And all we're going to do is start to scrunch it. Scrunch it. It's better scrunching it. It is still card. It will tear. And so just as much as you want it scrunched, you don't... Right, if you tear it, it'll look vintage, still in hospital. That's right. Ah, Tracy. Hopefully he's home soon. Like that. And then the more water will soak in. So I'm just going to give it another spray. Both sides, because it's soaked in loads. And then scrunch it again, and you'll get new scrunches in it. Hi, Rianne. I really hope he's home soon. There's nothing worse. I mean, there's nothing worse than it for him than being in hospital. But I mean, for you, it's got to be stressful as well. So on Kraft card, you get two different sides kind of thing. To me, this is the yucky side, and this is the side I would probably work on. So this would be the side that I would use as the middle of whatever you're doing or backing onto something. And this is the side I would work on. So I'm taking ground espresso. You can use whatever colour you want. And I'm going over the cracks. And you can start to introduce so many different colours. And we'll scrunch again. Hi, Joan. Wine consumption has gone. I bet it has. Bless you, I bet it has. Have you had any crafty time? I'm going to take that as a no. Like that. Again, don't overwork it. You don't want to overwork it too much. But that, to me, looks like leather. Again, it is still paper. Blah, blah, blah. You can use a spray sealer. You can use a PVA glue over the top mixed with water. I've got gel medium next to us. So what I would do is spray it again. And take a brush And you won't need loads because it's wet. And just cover the whole thing in your PVA, your whatever you want to use, anything that's going to seal it and give it a shine. I won't do it all, but then you get to, where's my thingy at? Where I'm at now. And when it's almost dry, glue it onto your fabric. You don't want it totally dry. Sorry, my hand's totally distracted checking that I haven't put it anywhere else. Back it onto your fabric. Just use whatever glue you want, your PVA, watered down PVA, or anything else. You're just watching us from the beginning. Yeah, you can actually scroll back, can't you, on the lives and watch from the beginning. So you'll be listening to something else whilst everybody else is watching something else. But that is the faux leather. If you don't ink it or anything, it goes like this. And it's like really tough when it hasn't got the PVA or the gel medium coating on. I'm going to ink this and iron it and see what happens to it. And then I'm going to see what we can do with it. I'll let you know the results on that. But that is the faux leather. Leave it to sort of nearly dry. Before it's totally dry, back it onto whatever you want to back it onto. If you are backing it onto something, it doesn't have to be fabric. It could be another bit of paper for the inside, or you could just leave it and glue it in after. But it needs to dry flat. And then you get this, basically. And you can work on top of it, whatever you want to do. Obviously, now it's got this coating on. You won't want to use watercolour or anything because it won't sit. Sit. Hang on, I'm just going to get the water off here. But this is basically it. That is it. I hate the red. I hate it so much. So I'm thinking I'm going to paint it really, really quick. I really hate the red. This is what I get for being lazy. I'm going to grab a big paintbrush, super quick. Oh, that's a long one. This one's a short one. This will do. And I'm going to spray it quickly with water. And I might leave some of the red in because it won't really matter. I'm just going to use an acrylic. This fabric is like, it's awful. Really awful. I got it, you know, on one of those bargain set things where you're supposed to, it's like a pick a mix, and it had in the picture white fabrics and things. And what I got was red fabric, this other horrible type of fabric, and this holy fabric, which the holy fabric I was quite pleased with, but the rest. Yes, you can put it through the embossing fold as well. I was getting there. It's getting there, but I'm too lazy to do it. Yeah, put it through the embossing folder when it's still damp. And if it's bigger than a embossing folder, try and do it where the crease is going to be. It's an awesome technique, isn't it? It's really, really cool. And you find that some craft cards are better than others at it. To be honest, I find the bags and things better. I don't know if they're reinforced with something or whatnot. So I'm going to leave some of the red, I think, because I should have done this first. When I first started annoying us, I should have painted it. You can paint over the faux leather as well if you really hate that and just do whatever you want with it. But it's quite a tough surface to work with afterwards. I'll dry this off super quick. Oh, where's my water gone? We'll put that there. Everybody needs to remind us to put my paintbrushes in water because I'll just get sticks. I've got so many sticks. All right. This is my painty top. Nobody needs to worry. Saves us using baby wipes and things. I'll live in this top. It's the most disgusting top you'll ever see in your life. I tie-dyed it, thinking nobody will notice if it gets paint on. Now I use it as a rag. I'm just going to dry it off super quick. And a folio basically is a folded bit of card. You can fold it another way and have pockets at the end. You'll have seen us making them before. And then, obviously, this is A4. The card does shrink. I do need to add that the card does shrink as you're doing it. So you will need to cut your paper a little bit smaller. It's stunning, isn't it? Put through an embossing folder. To be honest, I shouldn't be lazy. I should have done that. I've got loads of embossing folders. I am the definition of a lazy crafter, though. I love the dies. I love the die machine. But my die machine's always buried. I've got one on the bench, though, I've been using. But then it means getting up and going outside. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. I need to tidy up properly is what I need to do, and not just keep tidying up this space that I work in. So that is better to me. That looks more leathery inside as well. The fabric will keep it from, oh God, it's so wet. The fabric will keep it from tearing at anything. I've had a lovely week. I went out, Friday night. I don't even know if I told you about this. So Monday I went out with Grumpy and Bella and we'll have breakfast. Yesterday I went out with Grumpy and Bella and we'll have breakfast again because Bella likes going out for breakfast, turns out. Friday night I took Bella for a walk and lost the house key. Christopher was at his dad's. So I had to ring Michael and get him to get his daughter to come out of work to go and get the spare key for us and bring it to me, obviously because I don't live close enough to walk anyway, late at like 8 o'clock at night. Bella was not impressed because I made her do the walk twice to find the key. It's in a pond, it's in the river, I think. I think it's gone forever because we couldn't find it. Like, there's a little woods near mine and then we walk down, there's like a little river. And it's easy to walk down because I wouldn't do it otherwise in case I fell in. But I think I've getting treats or something out of my pocket and the keys fell out and I've just missed it. But yeah, Friday was a whole thing. Bella was foaming. It's hard enough to get her to walk on our first walk and then mine take her twice. But she did it, bless her. She went straight to sleep as soon as we got in. So that was an adventure. Oh, I like that. But basically, we can see now, because the condensation heating up, it's getting the condensation on that side. And it's really quite tough. So what I've done next is I've cut some bits already of Kraft card that are going to go on the folio. So this is basically it. All it is a piece of card and I've cut, I've scored a line. So that will be the bit that I attach it with into the book. And that will be a page. Now you can keep going adding loads and loads of pages, which we might, but we're going to decorate it up, I think. I'm going to get ground espresso, and I just want to make them vintagey so it fits in with the book. I need a big, I love these. I think these are absolutely fantastic for getting colour down in a big space quick. Yeah, but apart from the key thing, I had a lovely night. And Michael's daughter came to my rescue, bless her. Somebody covered for her for half an hour while she went and got the spare key for us, and because I don't like to ask them to do anything myself. So this one I've already done and I've stenciled, and all I need to do is score it. And I use this stencil, which is again is on the website. But on this one, I think I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use one of my little brushes because I'm going to cover it. I kind of just want in the corners. I think these brushes are epic. I've never really been a one for, I've always just been, slap it on. But I haven't managed to break the stencil yet with being rough. And also you can use them with paint and stuff. It's a brush. It's a flat top brush. Cool. There's 3 different sizes so you can go into tiny little spaces. And when you're doing it, it means if you only want a specific space, you're not going to go over the top of it and go out the lines and things. Which is another thing I never thought about, to be fair, until I got them and started using them. So There we go. So that's page 1, that's page 2. I use the stencil to do this one, which is going to be a space for writing. I've got another tag, which I need to ink up just around the edges. So this is going to go in. On vintagey. And then I need to make some more pages super quick and just think we might need a pocket as well. And again, you can make a folio any size you like just by making the pages slightly smaller than the cover that you've made. Or do the pages first and then measure them and make the cover to fit. And it's unbelievably easy. So this is going to be another page as well, I think. Or this can be the pocket, actually. So this is how I measure. And you can stick them in one at a time and go from there. So how I got this, because obviously the corners round us don't go through the fabric. All I did was I nipped it. You can see the line. I just used scissors. So I used a bigger corner rounder, which I'm going to do here, which is going to be this pocket here. And then all I'm going to do is cut or tear even, which will give it even more. Like that. Just like that. You can tear it, you can cut it, whatever. Fold it back and then glue it down, which will give it a bit more stability. Whatever you want. You can fold around the edges if you haven't got this corner on, or you could and put the corner back in and have it so it's like folded over like that and put in. In fact, I'll do it. I'll show. Hang on. Clear a space. Let's do it and show because it's much easier. And then the fun bit starts as the decorating. Right. So to score, I'll do it on this side, the scoring. Where's my tool? So score, all I would do is make sure that you're leaving a little bit of a line. If you're measuring, then fair enough. But I don't like to measure. Do it by eye. It's a lot easier. A lot less stressful as well. Put that down there for now. Ooh. And then cut this bit out of it so it looks like this when you turn it over. Like that. And then the bits that you would glue down. Go back in with your corner rounder. And again, if it's too thick, don't worry about it. All you're doing is leaving a line. And that will go on there like that and it will sit really nice. This bit I'm going to glue down totally right now because it's going to leave some more stability for pushing things in. You like the red with the ink. It looks better now. It was when it was bright red. I really didn't like it. So you can either cut this flat off or you can keep it for stability. I quite like the fact that I could have a little bit of stability because literally I am brutal with anything I touch. I'm not the most gentle of people. So that is our pocket, which will go there. Am I making sense up to now? Just how simple it is to make them. Once you've got your cover, all you need to do is make the pages like a midge's eyelash shorter. It does, doesn't it? When I've looked at like old leather and things like that I've seen. So I'm going to move this again. We are going to decorate it as well. I just want to show how quick and easy it is to get to this stage. And again, it doesn't have to be Kraft card. You can use, if you're going to cover the pages, use your cereal boxes, use bags, whatever you like. I do have these lovely envelopes on the website, which I love. And they would be good to fit in pockets and things to keep photographs and things in. I've used them on the journal that we're doing with the posts in, which we are going to come back to. I'm not leaving you with that all alone. I still want to do it. I'm going to start off with the biggest page and put that in the back. So when you're folding, just bind your line and make sure you're not going to glue your first page in over the top of that. So it's going to make the front shorter. It would have been ironic if someone found it and stuck it in. Ah! I wouldn't actually mind that, to be honest. The lock's broken anyway, to be fair. I need a whole new lock. Probably should have just bit the bullet and getting a locksmith then. Probably would have saved a heck of a lot more time when I kind of get back in again. Oh. It would be cool. That I would love to see somebody on a Facebook have me key in the journal or on a bit of art. And that is the first page. Now we can cover all this up, any workings and things, with whatever. Where's the rest of my pages? This page is going to be a page on top of this page here. And I think actually it might go on this side, underneath. Yes, and then that will stop. I'm undecided. Yeah, I'm going to pop this page underneath there, and I haven't took this corner off for some reason. So you can get different size corner rounders. You can get ones that just take a tiny bit off it and ones that take a bigger bit off. By the way, this tool I've got here, it's a cutter, it's a trimmer, it's an envelope maker. It is like the best thing since sliced bread. And the trimmer cuts on the line where it says it's going to cut. Is that even straight, Emma? I mean, nothing in the world can help you if you cannot thingy in a straight line, mind. That'll do. If you can't hold a bit of paper straight, nothing in the world will help you. You're getting distracted colouring dragonflies. Excellent! So I'm going to have this one here. I'm going to vintage up some of the Magic at the Pond kit to go in here. Oh, and stick that down there. Again, measure if you're really bothered about having the same amount of room at the top or the bottom. To me, it looks a little bit more rustic. You don't have to overthink anything then. I don't like thinking. Basically, I am going to take some of this new washi tape, if I can look, oh, there it is, and have it as a line down the back to hide the workings. What I'm going to do is cut it off, just because I feel like it'll fit in. This is why washi tape is invaluable. And this washi tape peels off. So it's like a proper sticker. Right, it's a bit stronger than washi tape as well. And again, measure it if you want. You don't have to do what I'm doing and do by eye. If it makes you uncomfortable, not seeing as measure things, then don't do by eye. Lock yourself out at 3 a.m. in the morning. Go, oh! Yeah, okay, I'm pleased I got Megan to go. Bless her heart. That is going to go right at the top. She's a good egg. She took Bella to the Beamish Museum for a day out. She absolutely loves that puppy. And she keeps stealing her. Babysitting. Right. So the little bit that I went too far with, just trim it off. So that there is covering the workings of the folios 2 pages. Now folios you can do whatever you want with. If you leave a wireless spine, you can start adding in little notebooks and things like that. This to me would be a folio just because you want to make it, really, more than anything else. You can give it as a gift of photos. You can put a gift tag in it. You can put a gift card in it, and photographs if you want a wow card. Because I mean, let's face it, nobody's ever going to throw this out, are they really? I'm going to have that there, and that is the pocket. These tags that I've done with the writing are perfect to fit in here. Now I've only inked the 2 sides and I've left it open a bit so you can put things that are the same, like the same width in, bigger. You could glue there as well if you want to. So I'm thinking an envelope and a tag, and actually we'll put this tag in as well, like that. And then in here you can do whatever you want with. You can start decorating up with your papers. On this side, you could have more pages, so they'll open up that way, or even that way. More envelopes and things, we could just pop in an envelope like this, and then it's a space to pop in keepsakes or a little love note, whatever you want. But we're going to decorate it up. So I've got some of the Magic Down by the Pond papers, and I really want to vintage us up. So I'm thinking this one, and what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to mark it round about the same size, and then we're going to tee. And I'm really not bothered about it being totally perfect at all. I want to tear round the edges off. Now this paper, I wanted it to do everything. Image transfer onto fabric, image transfer onto wood, ceramic. You've seen all the things. Image transfer just onto other papers. I wanted to you'd be able to scrunch it up and for it to crack some of the ink so you can see how vintagey it get. Honestly, I just wanted to do everything. I wanted to be really bright. I wanted to be able to colour on it, do whatever. But also I wanted you to be able to abuse it a little bit and do this kind of thing to it. So I tested it to the hilt. Did I mention I'm now doing everything in-house? Like everything. The picking, the packing, the drawing, the printing, the everything. And I'm loving it. Loving it. I hated having to wait for stuff to come or seek somebody else out. Or now I just test it and it's done. So there we go. So you can see all the creases in it. So we can have a really bright, quirky vintage going on. And I'll show you what I've done to one of the fairies and some other bits as well. Just like that, all the way around using the distressing. So the papers take all sorts of abuse. And this will live in there. Just like that. Hi, Maxine. Oh, with me, I love the bright, the neon, the quirky, everything else, but I love a bit of vintage. I love a little bit of gothic. I love it all. I mean, colour is my thing. That's what I always tend to go back to. But I love the fact that you can do everything with paper. How are you getting to grips with it? It's fine. There's a lot of buttons. There's a lot of reading. But so far, so good. And I haven't shouted at anybody yet because I can't work it. And to be honest, I've got a Chris and a Daniel who know what a button means. So, yeah, it's cool. It's massive. I've got that, right? My house isn't big at all. It's like really not big. It's 3-bedroom, but it's not big. Like my house can fit in my mum and dad's dining room. So I've got that, but not only that, I've got a corner unit in my kitchen that we're now walking around to get ready. I've got like three and a half kitchen cupboards. It's insane how small the house is for what it is. And that is the next project, which I need to clean and put a coat on and then pray for sunshine so that we can paint it on live. But yeah, it's all a bit crazy. So this is it. Pages, you can add more pages, you can add more to this. But this is what I've done. So watercolouring, exactly the same as anything else. This one, what I did was I just watercoloured it and then I sort of kind of scribbled more with a pencil so it looks more oldie. So I didn't blend, I just kind of like left marks in it. And then all I'm going to do is I just went around the edges more than usual with a brown, not a black, and just kind of vintaged it up. I did more brown on her eyes. These ones I painted in more muted colours, so I wet the watercolour more. And all I'm doing is, I'm not bringing out the colour too much, that's not one. I don't want to bring out the colour too much. I'm kind of going over with the Ground Espresso the same. This one the same. So I'm really I'm holding it up as I'm doing it so it creases and you get more ink where your fingers sort of push into it. This, what I did was I scrumpled it down so much and then I've scrubbed the ink on so it's kind of scrubbed away some of the colour and left it really, really vintagey, which I can show you. So it's gone from this to this. So it looks really kind of oldie-worldy, but it's still very much my style. The leaves I haven't done yet. I'm thinking that can go there. I do need to take the corner off like that, so it can go there. This could even go on that pocket. Even this could have been the pocket. It's just showing a different way of using my stuff. Obviously, the dragonfly works perfect, the die. I've got a dragonfly here. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do this one, and then we can attach it to the pocket inside or something. Just like that. Just tear a bit off. That stuff falling out the sky again. Down the side. And then scrunch. So this is exactly how I did it with the other. And then we're going to scrub it, and hopefully we're going to see the same effect. There we go. Like that. More around the edges. And the oxides are just fabulous for this, because oxides leave a different effect on. And it kind of mutes the colour down a bit more. And then bringing in my folio. My folio. Move that over and that over. This can go on that pocket there. Hang on, I'll take a bit off. So that totally spoils the look, but going back in, it kind of fixes it again. And here you can start adding in laces and things like that. I've got pink lace next to us, which again, we can totally change just by using ink. Hang on, I'll cut a bit off, because if I pull it out too far, I'm going to pull everything off the top. Oh, that will be it. Distress inks and other stuff are great to change anything and make it more vintagey. I tend to find that they work on most things. Obviously, if you're going to wash them, they won't work because they are water-based. But it can be very, very cool. So I'll glue this on to here. Like that. And I'm not flattening it out too much. I want this glue up here like that. And that will glue that on. And then I would usually leave it till it dries, but just cutting it up, you can start to pull some of the threads and things away. Stay, please. And that is another texture to it. And how sweet it's starting to look. And it's not in your face colour, how I tend to want, I do tend to want everything like that. I'm not going to not admit it. I do love colour. But you can make it work for everything else. So I'm going to have that on the front cover here. Front covers and things. If you're going to handle them a lot, I wouldn't have everything sticking out too much. But if it's going to sort of sit and be a kind of interactive thing, and you're not going to have it in and out bags and everything else, then this is ideal. Helen, you asked us how to do the closure again. Can I show you Tuesday? Will you remind us? Because I haven't got the things near us. I've just remembered when I was on about putting things on it. Dragonfly, I do have one here. I think I've lost the other side of the wings. So all I've done is I've cut the die cut out of the dragonfly. Where's the other wing? Well, that's the wing. You would put the two wings onto the back here. But again, build it up however you want. Have the wings on top, and all you need to do is put a button on top. And then the other wing at the bottom. And then you've got another bit of the body to go on top. Like that, and it hides the workings of the wings. But again, use the wings in different ways. Even use the wings and put a key on top. There's so much you can do to vintage anything up. This one I made earlier so it would stick, because me and glue doesn't stick for us. I have hair on. See, even she looks quite bright, but she's not in your face bright still, because I've put obviously the vintage over the top. The oxides over the top. See, I love doing a front cover. I do. I love, love, love doing a front cover. But I always find that I want to change it by the time I get the end. So you'll often find that I've pulled covers apart. You'll often find I pull pages apart just for the fun of it. The bottoms of these we can trim off. Just like that. It doesn't have to be sitting behind water lilies. We've just got our friend the dragonflies there. And trim this off if you want, or you can leave them depending on what you're going to do with them. More ink around the edge. And then you can add whatever sentiments you want. I won't add one just yet. You can go and add even more to this. You could have had layers of fabric behind, which I actually was going to do, but I'm forgetting. But it's all good. This one, I have on here. Actually, what we can do is we can grab the fabric now, and I will show you the plan I had for that. If I can find said fabric. So it's sari ribbon I've got, and I like all these bits on it. So all I was going to do is fold it over like this. And because it's vintage, because it's a craft, because it's all made up in your head, there's no kind of rule of thumb about anything. You can do what you want with it. These little playing cards, I'm so in love with them. I'm going to take the black one. Oh, look, I've squished mine in at the back. Oh, no, we'll use that one instead then. Now, for these, you find all playing cards. On YouTube, there's been loads of people doing like a playing card and decorating it. I've seen it pop up so many times. People have been doing it for years. There's years and years back. So you can do like proper playing card size. I wanted miniature ones, but I also wanted a nail file so the ink would show up on it, just to distress it a bit more. And I love the size of these. I mean, if you've got grandkids, you know what I mean? Amuse them in the holidays and then vintage them up and stick them in your journals. So again, you know, with a vintage kit, this would be absolutely fantastic as well. Then we can have that. And nobody is going to say, why is there a playing card behind that lily? Because it looks cool. And I said that really loud because I'm very passionate about it. I always feel the pressure doing the front cover. Or I get you, God, you said I would rather. Yeah, see, you can just pull it off. Hi, Stacey. I'm so sorry I missed you. But yeah, all right. YouTube never, ever tells people. Facebook stopped telling people as well. I don't know what's the matter with it. It's not just me. I mean, I'm a tiny creator. I've seen big creators saying that they're not sending out notifications and things. But this is Start the Folio. In here, you do your lined. You can add your washi tapes. You can totally decorate it up. You can do whatever you want with it, to be fair. Where's that circle I cut out before? This here could go on there perfect, and it's a flower. And we can do a little bit watercolouring as well. I'm having a lovely time tonight. Can you tell? Put the... I've got a glue in, actually, a glue holder. I've got a glue open here. I do not know why. Where's my watercolour brush? They're back in stock as well. I'm not sure if I told you that. I'm trying to remember. Do you know what? I'm useless, aren't I? Where's my watercolour brush? There's one. So again, we'll go in with a pinky red because we've got the red of the folio, the fabric that we put in. This is the step into colour kit. I do want to stress all the kits work together. Even the vintage kit works with everything else. We'll have a little bit red there. Wipe it on your jumper. This green, the watercolours as well are in stock again. This is what I've literally coloured everything with for the past few weeks, and I'm loving them. And I mean, mine was the tester one. It didn't have the right amount of stuff in or anything. It just had like tiny bits in. I mean, the small set anyway. They were travel set, but you know, make them go further. Like that. We'll have some brown in here. I'm not cleaning the brush off between the green and the brown and things because I want to muddy it up a little bit. I just want it to be old and vintagey and get a little bit brown on. And this is where you start adding in your shading and things without taking the coloured pencil in and making it like super obvious. All I'm doing is adding brown paint to where you would usually have the shadow, and you can do the same on the red. You can kind of add more red around the tops of things and leave the underneath quite muted, and then go in with a brown. Oh, can you hear that? I hope they're not going anywhere bad. I hope it's late for tea. Sirens, in case you couldn't hear it. Oh, just going in, adding, just dot and dash it and let the water do the work. You do need an Emma jumper. Now the rest of it, I'm going to dry it off quick, and the rest of it, I'm going to darken it down with... They're really cute, aren't they? Do you like them, Kelly? Are you enjoying it? Yeah, that's exactly it. Wait until you finish the journal, which could be the 10th of never, but wait until you finish the journal. And then go back to it. So that's totally vintage that down straight away. The brightness is gone. Now I'm really going to into the brown and darken the edges down. This is ground espresso. Use scorch, timber, whatever you want. And then that there is vintage. I mean, you can go into the edges and make it really darker. I've only got a black watercolour pencil at the minute, but a little bit. I don't know how it'll look. We'll try it and see. As a pencil, you get in even further. And just a tiny little bit. Let the water do the work. See, I think that's making it too pronounced. No. But again, don't stress about it. Just get a bit of jumper or kitchen roll and wet it and pull the colour out. Just any old hoodie. I mean, I bought this one to wear for craft night. See, I wanted it to be tie-dyed, so I tie-dyed it all. And I thought it would hide it, but I should have known it wouldn't. As you can see, this does brighten it all up and things like that, but I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for muted down. So this could go on to here, but you could kind of fold it up and have it as a flap, so you've got to look under it. You'd have a writing space there. So there's loads of things. Anything for this could be done in a journal. Basically, a folio is just like a condensed version of a journal type thing. And this could even go into a journal. If you haven't seen the Stamperia journals things that I made one with my stuff before. If you go back over all my YouTube videos, you'll see it all. Everything I've done. I mean, the best bit is afterwards you can mute as well. Oh, I've left the lid off this one upside down. I bet it's all over the thing as well. Oh, Emma. That'll do. So this one, I would probably have something underneath it first, but we'll glue it in and I'll work it out. There. And you're making it interactive as well. So under here you could have, I love you, take me out, or yeah, you're a teenager, go and clean your bedroom. Anything you want. If it's for a birthday, put the lid back on and put it back. Oh, and it's just super easy. There is dyes and things out there you can get to make folios and stuff, but to be quite frank, you don't really need one because you can make one any size, any shape that you want just by doing it like this. And all it is. And again, if you wanted to make a skinnier one, you could have a folded over flap at the back, or even at the front. You could have lots of foldy flappy things. You can make it as big and as interactive as you want. Or just like that. If you hang fire, I will show you the finished plant pot from last night, which I was going to show you at the beginning. You do need the Sweet Shop pet tape though, because it's so cute. Even if you just keep it forever, it's cute. Kim, I have finished your ATCs. If you're coming in now and you've missed it, or you're coming in later, Emma's Happy Place Arts and Craft Facebook group, we run a monthly ATC swap. Go and check it out. But this is what we did last night. Go back and watch the video as well. Buy me Kraft. Yes, that's a perfect one. On the mushroom, what I did was I added some dots of white just for a highlight, but I finished it all off. I painted the bottom black, which has got, and I just finished it all off, painted it all up. I did add some silver highlights to it, so you can see the silver gilding. That's all I did different, and some red around here just to incorporate everything. It is so cute. I did put pictures up. I painted the inside black just to finish it off. Now, I did speak to my mum about yacht varnish, and apparently you can yellow. What you need is a poly something varnish, and it doesn't yellow. So Google that. Do with that what you will. I've only ever known about yacht varnish, which probably explains why everything looks really old in no time at all. But yeah, yacht varnish can yellow, but it depends on which one it is. So, which you said a poly something, and this is the black one that I just put the gilding over. I also did, in the silver gilding wax, add paint to it, so you can change the colours as well, because I didn't have blue gilding and I didn't have the pink gilding, so I just added paint to the silver wax for this one. But again, painting the inside and painting the bottoms always finishes everything off, especially if you want to sell them or give them as gifts. But, so this weekend we've done the plant pot with clay and everything. We've done the folio. I've showed you what's new on the web. Lots. Love it. Love it. I'm so excited you have new goodies. I will see you Tuesday. Helen, you need to remind us about the closure. It's never going to happen. What else? Let me think. Yeah, I'll be live Tuesday at 7 p.m. anyway. If there's any change of that, I will let everybody know. That's the one, Jan. Thank you very much. Polyethylene. Google it. I can't say it. Have a lovely, lovely Monday. I hope it's nice. I hope it gets warmer, because it's blinking freezing. It looks nice, but it's freezing. And yes, lots of love. Thank you for keeping us company, and I will see you very shortly. Bye for now.